All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your workout. I'm Whitney Johns, your trainer for the day. Now today we're going to do a workout with ankle weights. So there's going to be a lot of glute activation, some leg work, some core work, but we're also going to hit a little bit of upper body as well. So we're going to get a nice, efficient calorie burn, working a lot of different muscle groups. So get ready. What we're going to be doing is 2 different circuits. Now our first order of business is we need to make sure you have the right equipment. So making sure you have ankle weights. And then I have a set of 15-pound dumbbells, whatever you can use, 10, 15, 20, depending on what your level is, okay? Just make sure that you are challenging yourself in these movements and maybe have a couple different weights on as options on standby. All right, so first what we're gonna do is start with a warm-up, a dynamic warm-up. So just follow after me as I am doing. We wanna get all our muscles warm that we're going to be using before we get into the resistance portion of the exercises. So you're gonna go hip stretch forward and then a hamstring stretch. Sit back into it. Get your breathing going, inhaling through the nose, and you're gonna be exhaling through the mouth. So lateral lunge alternating. Get a nice quick stretch here. And now we're gonna go into a spinal twist. So keeping your hips and your legs stationary, squared off, twisting in your spine, arm circles since we are using some of our upper body. 3 to the back, and now let's switch directions to the front. And then a cross-body shoulder stretch. And you'll notice that we're just holding them very short amount of time before we're moving. So we're keeping these stretches moving. They're dynamic for a reason. We don't want to do a lot of static stretching where you sit and hold before you do a workout. All right, cat-cow. Really curl it up like an angry cat. Arch it low like a cow. Get that spine opened up. Get your mobility. Good. And then neck rolls, ear to shoulder. Come down around to the front, to the other side. All right, we're not going back. We're not rolling our spine or our neck back. That is a little bit hard on our vertebrae. All right, so let's put our leg weights on. I always recommend getting a set of adjustable leg weights because that will at least give you some options to up the resistance as needed. So you can start challenging yourself as you progress in these movements and start getting better and stronger. All right, now for our first superset, we're gonna be doing 2 at a time. All right, and we'll be doing 3 sets of each is what we're aiming for. So our first movement, we're gonna grab our dumbbell. It's going to be the single leg deadlift, okay? So you're going to hold on to a chair. You can also hold on to a wall. Anything that will help give you a little bit extra support in your balance. You're going to lift one leg, drop that dumbbell down to the opposite foot, and bring it back, okay? We're now gonna extend that, bring it forward. So when you kick it back, you're squeezing your glutes to drive it up. All right, that's the motion. We're gonna start with 12 on each side, really making sure your form is super on point. So square off your shoulders and your hips. Keep those in the same position. You don't want to lean. And let's drop that dumbbell. 1, squeeze it up. 2, you're kicking that heel back. 3, so that both legs are getting work on this. 4, keep those shoulders square as you lower. 6, good. 7, 8, you're just lightly touching for balance. 9, you're not pressing down hard on it. 10, 2 more, and 12. Perfect. Let's go, other side, and 1, bring it back, kick it back, 2. You really want your heel to be pushing through that heel, 3, 4. Make sure your shoulders stay square as you lower that weight down. 6, squeeze the glutes. 8, 9, 10. You got 2 more. 11 and 12. Good. Second set is a sumo squat to upright row. So you're going to grab your other dumbbell. We're going to go in sumo squat position. So our toes are out, our heels are pointed in. Nice wide stance. Okay, you're dropping those dumbbells down, sinking into your hips. As you stand up, you're going to upright row it. Okay, so the elbows come up just below, your hands are coming just below your chin. So think of it as a pail of water. You're grabbing it by that handle and raising it up to just below your chin. Okay, so we're going to go to 12 of these. Sit nice and deep into your squat in 3, 2, 1. Sit, up, upright row, down, sit. 2, 3, keep that upper body upright as you sink into that squat. Good. Keeping your core super tight on this. Good, 6 more. Really squeezing through those glutes as you press up. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And 1. Perfect. All right. Now we're going back to the top for the single leg deadlift. So we're going to bang out 3 sets. Grab your water if you need to. Shoulders are back. Think of a really super tight core throughout the entire movement. You're going to drop it down for 1. Extend that ankle back. 2. Squeezing the glutes. 3. 4. 5. 6. This is one of my favorites for glute and hamstring development. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. And 12. Good. Other side. And lower and extend. Squeezing that butt. 2. 3. Make sure your foot is super grounded. 5. You're really grounding through all 4 corners of your foot, okay? That is going to really help with your stability and properly engaging all your stabilizers. 3 more. 2, squeeze those glutes as you come up. Last 1. And nice. Now, you're going to grab that other dumbbell. You can kind of roll your shoulders back a few times. Reset the upper body before we get into that upright row movement. All right? So, again, sumo squat position. Feet pointed out, okay? Drop it. And 1. 2. 3, really squeezing those glutes. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, super tight core. 9, 10. You got 2 more. 11 and 12. I hope you're feeling that in your shoulders. Help strengthen those shoulder muscles, all right? And we're getting lower body as well. So we're getting a lot of work done in that movement. All right, now, hydrate whenever you need. That is the number 1 rule. We're gonna go back into the final set, and then we're gonna move on. Ready? Single leg deadlift, and kick it back. 1, squeezing the glutes. 2, standing up nice and tall. 4, 5, pressing down through that standing heel to engage your glutes. Good, 4 more. Good, 11 and 12. Excellent job. Other side. And remembering to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. That's going to be the best way to breathe and oxygenate your muscles. All right, stand up nice and tall, shoulders are back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really pressing into that heel, engaging your glute on the standing leg. Good, 2 more. And relax. Good. We're going to go into the sumo squat with the upright row. Release that upper body. It's good to just kind of reset so we can make sure our form is going to be nice and on point before we get into the exercise, before we even get into the setup. Alignment is so huge. All right. Wide stance. Sink deep into your hips, lower, and raise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really pressing up through those feet into your legs. Good. 7, core is nice and supported. 8, 9, shoulder blades are back. 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Awesome. Okay, now we are done with that. We're already a third of the way through, okay? Completed. So we're going to go into the step up with a kick back, okay? So for this one, make sure you guys can see this. You're going to use your chair, and you're going to want to have a back to your chair if you can. So you're going to use this for support. You're going to step up. So it's a combination of 2 different movements for this exercise. You're stepping up, and you're also kicking back. Back down, step up, kick back. So you're engaging your glutes here, and then your glutes here on the kick back. Got it? So we're doing a lot of different things here, targeting a lot of different muscle groups. So we're going to do 12 on each side. Make sure you have a nice and stable base. Back of the chair, just barely. You're not holding or pulling on this, just using it for some balance. But do your best to stay all in your legs on this one, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step up, kick back. 1, land very lightly. 2, 3, pushing that heel to ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really squeezing those glutes. 9, 10, you got 2 more. 11, and 12. Perfect job. We're gonna go into our other side. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling the burn a little bit? I hope so. Really pressing through your heel, grounding through that heel, and then pulling that back foot up, pressing through your heel up to the ceiling. That's what's going to really engage those glutes. All right, 3, 2, 1, and press up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're really making that connection to the glute muscles. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're landing lightly. 2 more. And last one. Good. Now, we're going to do curtsy lunge. And we're going to do a side lateral raise, okay? So for this one, I'm going to move this here. And what we're doing here is you're going to use that chair again, okay? So you're going to have your leg come behind, knee behind the ankle, curtsy lunge it down, stand up, lateral raise. Right back into curtsy, lateral. Got it? We're going to do 12 on one side, and then we're going to switch to the other. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, curtsy it back. Lift it up. 1, right back into the curtsy. 2, 3, good. 4, making sure that knee is lining up right behind the ankle. 5, 6, good. Feeling those abductors. 7, 8, keep that core tight. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Super important to keep checking your form throughout every exercise. You can literally burn so many more calories and get so much more proper engagement by just doing a simple form check throughout. Got it? You can't just go through the motions and get sloppy with your movements, or you might as well not work out. All right? It's a waste of a workout. All right, other side. So, curtsy, lateral raise, down and 2. Good. 3, 4, really drop that knee. 5, you're just hovering an inch above the ground. 6, 7, core is tight. 8, 9, 10, you got 2 more. 11, and 12. Perfect job. All right, now we're gonna go back into the step up, kick back for our second set. All right, so again, you're using the back of the chair just for a little bit of a stabilizer, just for balance, but you're not putting a lot of your weight on this back of the chair. All right, 3, 2, 1, step up and kick back. 1, land light. 2, 3, 4, really pushing through both heels. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go into the other side. Roll your shoulders back. Reset in your form. Okay. Core is super tight. You're pulling that navel into your spine for proper core engagement. Shoulders are back and step up, kick back. 2, really pushing through that heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 2 more. And 12. Perfect job. Grab some water if you need it. Always important to hydrate throughout. Especially when we're doing legs. You're using a lot of energy, burning a lot of calories. It's one of our biggest muscle groups in our body. All right. We're gonna go into the curtsy lunge with the side raise. Get nice and set up. Bring it back and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do your best to keep your upper body super upright as you do that lateral lift. Good. 7, 8, 9. You're almost there. 2 more. And good. Perfect. Other side. Move this slightly. Again, you want to stay super squared off in your hips and your shoulders. When you kick up, you're not leaning over, okay? You're just using your abductors to create that lift. Got it? And go into that curtsy lunge for 1, 2, stay tall, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 2 more. 11 and 12. Perfect job. You guys rock. I hope you're giving yourself some credit for sticking with it today. All right, now, third and final set of this superset. We're just cruising right through. All right, step up to kick back in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope you're landing light. 8, 9, 10. Good. We got 2 more. And 12. Other side. And kick back. 1, 2, 3. Keep those shoulders back, chest up. 5, 6. Pressing through all 4 corners of your foot. 9, 10, 2 more, and 12. Wonderful. You guys are rocking it. We're getting there. Go to that curtsy lunge. In 3, 2, 1, and lift. 1, 2, 3, really line that knee up behind the ankle. 4, 5, 6, tight core. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. And 12. I hope you guys are feeling this burn in a very good way. Your bodies are building that heat. In 3, 2, 1, curtsy, raise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Perfect job. All right, we are done with that superset. The final superset we have, we're going to focus on our erector spinae, which are the muscles along our spine. Now, it's not only important to strengthen these muscles for back strength and functional strength for your back, lower back, all that. It's great for lower back pain. But also, if you really want to build a strong core and strong glutes, you have to have strong erector spinae. So, that's what we're going to do right now. We have 2 exercises. We are going to start with the bird dog with a little added resistance from the ankle weights. So, tabletop position. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly under the hips. Got it? You're going to extend opposite arm and opposite leg, both out, long, and then you're going to bring that knee to elbow, okay? 1 and 2. Let's go to 12. And 3, 4, 5. Really feel that stability. 7, 8, 9, 10. Really crunch the core as you bring the knee to elbow. And 12. Perfect. All right, reset on the form. Roll your shoulders back a bit. We're going to go into the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Really squeezing those glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 2 more. 11 and 12. Perfect. Now, for our final exercise, it's going to be the Superman, okay? Now, this is amazing for strengthening the erector spinae, core muscles, all of that, especially with that added resistance of the ankle weights. So you're going to be down on your stomach. You're going to be reaching out arms and legs wide and far in the opposite direction. So you're stretching nice and long, getting a little bit of length in the spine. Then you are going to lift your upper body and your lower body at the same time, lifting that chest up off the ground. For a Superman, 1 and lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go 5 more. 5. This is our last exercise. 4. Last 3. 2. 1. Perfect job. All right, you guys, you rocked it. If you want to repeat a couple of sets for each of those exercises on your own, you can totally do that. Come say hi at Whitney Johns on Instagram or check out my app, Fit with Whit app, for more longer, extensive programs. You guys rock. Thank you so much for showing up today.